First of all, I look cute today. Okay, the look is looking today. Second of all, I have received criticism that I'm a little too harsh and aggressive, and I need to talk about that for a second. And I also want to segue into the argument of, should we feel bad for women who are pick-me's? So we're going to talk about this now. Number one, if you don't like talking about race, this is your opportunity to scroll on, because I'm about to do just that. So, most of the criticism of aggressiveness and being too harsh comes from white women. Now, I have quite a few white friends who are actually doing the work and who are very aware of certain things that their race does. A lot of white women communicate in passive aggressiveness, a lot of beating around the bush, and a lot of dropping hints. Black women, we're going to tell you, and that's because we don't have time to waste guessing. Our lives are on the line. We are discriminated against. Life is hard for us, so we need to get to the point. That's kind of where that comes from. Also, a lot of people are not used to women actually having a voice. We're so used to taking direction from men and just trusting whatever the fuck they say. And a lot of, especially white women, are dealing with a black woman speaking with authority. They don't like that. And then saying that I'm aggressive goes into the whole angry black woman stereotype. The whole stereotype of black people being seen as a threat. It's very much trying to tone police us, trying to tone us down. In 3 whole years on this app, I can honestly tell you I have never had a black woman tell me that I'm angry or aggressive or tell me that I need to watch my tone. So that is furthermore, I guess, evidence behind what I'm saying. A lot of you guys need some black friends. Like, don't force it. Don't be weird about it. But you need to be aware of your friendship circles. Because I am definitely the friend. I love you. I am on your side. I'm going to speak to you with love. But there's going to be times when you're doing something and I'm like, girl, come on now. There's a difference in that and, bitch, what the fuck are you, being abusive? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, the whole argument of, should we feel bad for pick-me's? To a certain extent, yes. And I'm saying this as somebody who used to be a former pick-me. Now, this goes back into the point I raised at first. The women who shook me out of that were the ones who were like, girl, you need to get together. What are we doing here? What's going on? The ones who did not have time for my bullshit were the ones who woke me up and made the most change in my life. The passive aggressive ones who just wanted to always be there, those are the ones who enabled me and aided me in continuing the behavior for as long as I did. I totally get that pick-me's are a victim of patriarchy, but where do we draw the line? Because abusers are a victim of whatever trauma they endured as a child or as a teenager, a capitalist society. Where's the line? So I totally get that they're victims of patriarchy and all that stuff. However, I also look at how a lot of these pick-me's treat their daughters, treat their sons, abuse their kids over a man, neglect their kids over a man, put their friends in harmful situations over a man. So I can totally sit back and understand, wow, society really has conditioned us as women to deem the attention of men as this prize to get our worth and our validation from them. We've been conditioned since we were little, and we've been given, play makeup sets, play kitchens, and baby dolls. We've been taught that our job is to take care of families. But then I'm not going to excuse the harm that is done in these situations, because you're still very much self-aware of the harm you're causing. Back in my pick-me days, I was very much aware that I was being a total ass to people. So I can understand and I can feel bad to an extent, but if you're doing stuff that is causing other people to be harmed and that could cause you to be harmed, I'm going to be like, wait a minute, sister. Okay, now we need to change course. So I'm all for sisterhood, okay? I totally get that we are all like other girls. I have said this numerous times. However, something I learned back in my management days, everyone has room to improve and to grow. We all have places in our lives that we need to be called out or called in or whatever the hell y'all want to call it, where we need to be checked. And it's also about balance, the time and the place. When is it okay for me to let you vent and to be there for you and to just listen? And when is it time for me to be like, this ain't working, girl? So I realize I kind of rambled a bit, but I hope I offered some clarity in both of these situations. Anyway, let me know what y'all think.